Ba 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 ba!
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Hackintosh or Crapple Mac video. This will be part 5. Today we are going to be putting on the LEDs and talking a bit about what has happened inside regarding cable management. So let's get started. You can see that we've actually gone through and bothered to tidy up the cables, so it looks kind of nice now. We've got these clips here that we're clipping the cables into. I'm just running this bottom one over the top of the motherboard and upwards, and this one is also clipped into the clips down below here. And also you'll notice we have changed the graphics card.
I recently bought a new graphics card. You can't see it. New graphics card. And so this one here is the one Louise will be using, which is an AMD R9 290. So we've got one SSD which we'll clip onto this wall here, I think. And I think we can fit the hard drive down here somewhere, and I've got the SATA cable and a power cable which can connect to it. So let's get started on that.
So this is where it's going to go. It hasn't been taped yet though, so I'm going to apply the tape to the back and then just push it on. Hold it for a few seconds, and there we go. So we're thinking maybe double-sided tape along these here.
The other side of that needs to be somewhere for the case lights. So think about where you're going to put that LED strip. Try and make it level, I guess.
So we've got our
Both hard drives connected?
hard drives connected, yes. And then the next step we're going to do is attach our LEDs. So I have 5 different LEDs. I've got orange, red, green, blue, violet, and a white one.
The top we'll call the white bit.
And then this is going to be the rainbow section here.
Rainbows.
And we've actually decided that we're going to attach all the lights to the case. So that's fine. I mean, it looks good. We've tested it out because you can see we've like taped everything down here just to make sure, plugged it in. It looks good. The only thing is when you want to take the case, the cover off the case, you've got to be careful to detach the lights before you do that.
These LEDs are called 5050 SMD, I think, which is some of the brighter ones. I think they've actually got 3 LEDs in the LED bits. It's like a tri-LED. They use about 1/4 of a watt per LED, and this one has, I think, 18 LEDs, so that's about 4.5 watts per strip, and we have 6 strips total. So it's not too much, it's not going to overload anything. This hard drive would use about 5 to 9 watts probably, so this is the equivalent of about the hard drive or a tiny bit less. So I think these cost, how much were they? Like $2 each on
really
eBay?
Cheap.
We just bought every colour they had.
Yeah. This is going right here next to the hard drive. Are you ready? Too late, stuck down. So that's our first LED strip installed just here.
Yep, looks good.
Now we're going to move to the ones on our cover. So the ones that are going vertically are actually a bit too long for the case, and you can cut them. So they can be cut here. There's a little scissors symbol, and I would have had to do that because this whole strip is a bit longer than the place that I want to put it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to have it overlapped here, and this part will be sticking inwards, which is in here in the case.
So that's about 25 watts, which isn't too much of a worry. It's just got to get the white LED through.
Alright, so I'm thinking this is going to go up the top here.
Yep.
Like this.
Okay. Other way.
This way.
Other way. This stick bit.
Yeah.
Which somehow slots in and connects to the handle.
This bit.
Before. Okay.
It just like goes in there somehow.
Okay. So we've slotted the little pin in between those two bits. We've got this little washer on that. This holds in with a bit of pressure, but we need to put those bits in here, and we need to put those bolts on. So that goes in there, and the little metal bit at the bottom holds them in.
Metal bit. Finally, we are screwing the bolts on. So I'll just take this so you can see where that little screw here. I'm gonna screw these onto them.
Tighten it up.
So we have reattached the closing mechanism for the case. Hopefully that was clear and concise and you can follow it, because I do know that people struggle a lot with it, and there's not much help on the internet, so hopefully that can help you guys in trying to take it apart / put it back together. So we've finally finished the computer. All that's left to do is to put the cover back on, make sure that all works, and turn it on and plug it in and see what's happening.
Close that.
Well, that feels
All
good.
right. And it holds it?
Holds it quite well.
Alright, must be on.
Okay, so we're gonna turn it right way up, plug it in, see what happens.
I guess so.
Alright, okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Look at that! Maybe I'll call it a Hackintosh after all.